So I hate podcasts. I don't like podcasts at all because I never clicked with them. But recently, Toni Told Me Podcast has me on a little bit of a chokehold because she's like the internet's big sister. And since I'm the firstborn, I don't have a big sister or a big brother. So it's kind of like helpful. But I just listened to her recent podcast. Well, it's not recent, but it's recent to me because I haven't opened Spotify in a long time. When she talked about the first decade of adulthood, and she said something at the beginning of the podcast, and I'm pretty sure she might not remember it, but she said, "This is your first decade of adulthood. You shouldn't have it all figured out. Like, of course, you're not gonna have it all figured out." And it just made me remember why I hate LinkedIn, like why I hate going on LinkedIn, because it just seems like, oh, somebody that is 23 just launched his first business, launched his startup, and I'm trying to figure myself out. Finished school in 2021, and most times I'm like, now what are you doing with your life? But hearing that, I'm like, I would eventually figure it out. So this is like the time of experiment. Then the second thing she said that stood out to me, well, her guest said it first, then she echoed it when she said, if you're to compare yourself to someone, compare yourself to you. I'm paraphrasing here, but compare yourself to, instead of comparing yourself to someone else where you know your own timeline of progress is different. You're not living the same lives, you're not coming from the same background. It doesn't really make sense. And it's easy to compare yourself in this age of social media. I know I do it a lot. Like, it's something I'm trying to break free from. But compare yourself to you when you look back at, oh, when I was 22, how was I looking then? What was my progress then? I'm so and so age now. What's the progress? And you're like, oh, okay, yes, I did not know this back then, but I think I know this now. That's the kind of comparison that would actually make sense. So thanks, Toni. See you in the next podcast.